Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you my top 5 apps to make your travels so much easier. So if you do enjoy this video, then don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, and if you are new here, make sure you click that little subscribe button. And I can only give you so much information in these little tiny videos, so if you do want extra tips and tricks straight to your inbox and you want to join my Lost 20s tribe, then don't forget to hit that little email link, subscribe. That made no sense, but it's just down below. Cool, so this is like a little 2-part video series. Last week I shared with you my top 5 apps to plan out your travel. So if you do want to watch that video, check the little card up here. But in this video, I'll be showing you sort of the apps I use while I'm actually traveling to make it so much easier. So number 1, Google Maps. I know that sounds very obvious, but I want to share this one little feature with you which I didn't actually know about until I had already been traveling for a little bit, and it saved me so many times. So basically, if you just go into the normal Google Maps app, there is a little section, here we go, on like here that says offline maps. Is that where it is? Yeah, offline maps here. And oh, mine are expired at the moment, but you can actually download the maps offline. So when you don't have Wi-Fi, you literally just have maps and that will just work like normal. So you sort of choose the section you're in, so you can actually choose like a whole entire city and download that. You just have to be on Wi-Fi when you want to download the map, obviously. And then as soon as you're out of Wi-Fi, that map area you have used will just work like normal. It is so helpful for when you don't have a SIM card or Wi-Fi and you need to get around. And my second app is, again, along with that Google trend, and it is Google Translate. Now I know, again, you're gonna be like, Rylie, you're just saying apps that everyone uses, but I have a little special feature, which is another amazing offline feature. I don't actually have the Google Translate app on my phone, I realized, because I'm not traveling at the moment, so I actually deleted a lot of my travel apps to free up some space, mainly for photos because I take too many photos. But there is a little section in Google Translate where you can actually download a language offline, and then what you can do is you literally hold your phone up to something in another language and it automatically changes all the writing and you can just read it. This helped me so much, mainly when I was in Italy and we went to a lot of small towns where not everyone speaks, I mean, everyone speaks English, but a lot of the time the menus weren't in English. Oh my god, I'm sorry, the lighting is getting so bright. The sun is just messed up today. Yeah, a lot of the menus weren't in English, so it was so easy to be able to hold my phone up to the menu and I could just literally read it like normal because it automatically changes the words from whatever language you have downloaded to English. It's so handy. My next app is XE Currency. Again, I'm all about that offline life because you never know when you won't have Wi-Fi or if you can't get a SIM card in a country. And what I love about XE Currency is it automatically updates every time you go onto Wi-Fi. It'll update to the current currency. Are you right?
Oh, sorry. I
don't know about you, but I'm not very good at doing maths off the top of my head, so I definitely needed a currency converter to understand how much things actually cost. So my third app, I'm pretty sure that's what we're up to, is one of my favorites, and this was so good, honestly. So it's called TripCoin, and if you've watched any of my budgeting videos or whatever, you would have seen this app. And honestly, at the start, I was like sort of putting all my money in here so I could let you guys know how much I spent and how much to budget if you were going on a similar trip to mine or going to the same countries or whatever. But then I realized it was just so good to keep track of my money and how much I'm spending. So it's like it's super basic to use, and you basically just like add a little option and you say what you're spending it on. It has an option for like a category and then how much you're spending, and it also converts it into your own currency so you can know how much you're spending in your own currency, if you know what I mean, not in the currency you've actually just spent. So it's much more clearer and easier for you to understand and stick to your budget for your trip. So my 5th and final app is actually TripAdvisor, and you're probably thinking, Rylie, TripAdvisor is what you use when you're like trying to look up reviews while you're planning your trip. You got this in the wrong video. And I'm here to tell you, no, it is not only used for that. My absolute favorite thing to use TripAdvisor for is, does that make sense? I don't even know what I'm saying. My favorite thing that I use TripAdvisor for when I'm actually traveling is, what you can do is, I mean, I'm not going to put my exact location in here because someone might like stalk me or something. But like, you can actually choose, like, there's a little, let me show you. There's a little option here to click nearby, and when you're actually traveling, I literally just click nearby, and then you can see like what's around you in terms of like all different sort of things, like restaurants is a really good one if you're kind of feeling like a particular food or you can't really be bothered like strolling the streets to find a restaurant or whatever, you just want food there and now, you can like look up there and see where you want to eat and reviews, and often you can see the menu and photos of the food. So good. And then also for like activities and stuff, it can show you things to do, or say when I was in Asia, obviously getting massages is a really big thing there, but you also don't want to go to really dodgy and bad places. So I would sort of click nearby and then you could choose massage places, and it will give you all different massage places and all reviews of them to know that you were actually going to a proper one. Just as sort of like a little example there. And yeah, there's also like another option to choose things to do. So many good things on this app for when you're actually in a place and trying to figure out what you want to do. So that is my top 5 apps that I like to use when I'm actually traveling, just to make everything so much easier. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you use these apps on your next trip, and if you do, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. So that is everything I have to say for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your support, and I will speak to you next time. Bye!